Hello everyone, welcome back to another edition of Handmade Cosmetics Reviews. It's great to see you all today and thank you ever so much for joining me in my bathroom. Okay, so it's first thing in the morning, I feel a little bit naked. A lot of the viewers who watched the slapstick video, the new slapstick foundation that Lush have got on their Lush Labs website at the moment, a lot of people have asked me to actually do a demo. Now, I didn't do a demo to start with because I am definitely not the person to ask about how to apply makeup. I'm perhaps the worst person in the world that you should ask how to apply makeup. But a lot of people are asking, you know, what is the actual coverage like and how easy is it to apply and what have you. So after a lot of peer pressure, I thought, yeah, I'm going to do a demo video. So here it is. Like I said, it's first thing in the morning. I've not long woken up. I feel a bit of a mess. I've already washed my face. I'm going to moisturise my face before I put the slapstick foundation on. So let's start, I guess. So I decided to, well, I didn't decide. I actually really need to apply moisturiser before I start because my skin, I've always had dry skin and I have really bad times using foundation. I always have. In fact, I tend not to buy normal foundation. I go for tinted moisturisers because it just creates such an awful look. It makes me look flaky, basically. So I did find it did happen with this one. It wasn't quite as bad, but it does happen. It's me, basically. So I'm going to start with the moisturiser first of all. I find I get dry in like the most weirdest of places, like here. The first day that I put the slapstick foundation on here it was awful. Luckily I could hide it with my glasses. Okay, now I have to admit this slapstick moisturiser is not my colour. It's a wee bit pale, but when I ordered it, it looked about perfect. So here we are. Now somebody asked the other day, how much of this is moisturiser? Now it's quite a fair wedge, but I think this is wax. A solid wax, it doesn't melt at all. And I do think it's just around the edge. I think inside there would be more foundation and then you'd be able to get, you know, apply it with your finger or even a brush. Now I've decided to just use my hands. I'm not very good using makeup brushes. So I'm going to show you the cover on this here. Now this was a spot about 2 months ago. It's now just a horrible red mark that doesn't want to go anywhere. Now I don't have my glasses on, so I've got to get really close up to the mirror to be able to see what I'm doing. So yeah, good luck with the facial shots, guys. Okay, so I'm just going to apply straight onto my face. I'll pop this down. Now, did you see how easy it actually goes? It's like Lush, they just know what they're doing. It's not too oily, it's really smooth. It's like a really nice crayon that just applies onto your skin in a real nice, smooth, really smooth. That's all I can say, it's smooth, it's lovely. So as you can see, it applies really quite nicely. But you can see it's too white for me, right? It's way too white. It's too pale. Which, I don't think I've ever had a foundation that's been too pale for my skin. But you can see that the coverage is quite nice. It takes away the kind of overly red parts. So I'm just going to carry on like normal. I'll probably fast forward this bit for you. Just quickly before I do, what I really like about this is you can use it to get to the parts you really need to give the coverage. It's really nice and easy to apply. Now what I have found is you don't really need loads and loads and loads. Now I definitely think it's far too pale for me, but we've established that, right? it's great. I prefer to use my fingers when applying foundation and tinted moisturisers because I can just feel where I need to be. So it's as easy as that. Now it is quite pale, but yeah, I will add my powders. Now somebody asked if I needed to add a powder to kind of set it off afterwards, but no, you don't. It's there. It's really good. It doesn't come off. It doesn't transfer onto different parts of your skin. Once it's on your face, it's on your face. I don't need to dry it or anything like that. And the most important thing for me, it's not made my face cracky. I'm going to put my glasses on just to make sure because I can't really see all that well. Yeah, so you can see up here, that's where a little bit of my skin does this classic thing. It always does that. It just seems like there's nothing I can do. But overall, the coverage is quite nice. Bit of a pale colour. I think for myself, I probably need 2 shades more, I would say. And then I could probably hide a few more of my freckles. But there you go, guys. Thank you all for joining me. Apologise for my demo video. I'm not very good at them, as you can see, but hopefully I've answered some of your questions. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.